I guess Rinji here, once again bringing you the worst out of the VTuber community. And today we have both the best and the worst out of the VTuber community. What's the best? Well, the best is of course the Kettle returning as a new identity as Henya the Genius under VShojo's banner. But of course, considering what happened to the Kettle before she became Henya, there are a lot of people that would like to speak up about it. And they don't have nice things to say. And we're gonna go through that, well, most of it, because this is a developing situation. And I'm sure after the video ends, there's gonna be tens, if not hundreds of new posts about it. But those are better left for Twitter at this point. This video will just showcase some more recent and egregious ones. So, without further ado, let's get right into those. Of course, Henya is picking me. Fuck all the transports who are blaming it on the Wizard game situation. Of course, her graduation had nothing to do with that. She was chasing the bag. That doesn't change the fact that she got harassed, dogs threatened, family members threatened, so fuck off. I'm not denying that any of that happened, but it probably isn't the reason she graduated as Pick-a-me. It's disingenuous to blame a whole group of people for something a few bad apples did. Not blaming a whole group of people, just pieces of shit Twitter freaks that don't have anything better to do, so they harass people for playing a video game. And now we watch as everyone who proposed a crusade against trans people as revenge for Pick-a-me twiddles their thumbs and looks out their way rather than growing a pair and apologizing for their scummy over assumptions. LOL, Pick-a-me really graduated to go to VShojo, I respect it. Those fuckers blamed trans people and started a hate campaign as if it somehow justified the shit that happened to her in the first place. Nah, you fuckers were flat out wrong, now you refuse to admit it. There's gonna be multiple arguments and threads about trans people again just because of Pick-a-me. Again, someone stop this before it gets bad. Too late. Already escalated, already snowballing. It's an avalanche now. In all honesty, I don't care about what negatives Twitter freaks have to say about Pick-a-me coming back as Henya because I'm in a really good mood for this news, so whatever they have to say, I don't care. Twitter freaks, just take the L and move on. You were wrong about reasons behind Pick-a-me graduation. Bad it made Pick-a-me motherfucking graduate. Pick-a-me's whole thing as a VTuber wasn't an act, like certain dumbasses would call it. It was an escape for Pick-a-me. VTuber, formerly known as Pick-a-me, is back under the VShojo umbrella. Wizard game situation likely not reason she retired. Can we not take our anger on trans folks now? Who am I kidding? Nice to see that the political freaks who were using Pick-a-me and her graduation as an excuse to be bigots are showing their real hand and turning on her for not also being a bigot, lol. Just the most miserable people imaginable. Evil on first principles. Mind you, the people going after the Kettle for these reasons, as well as bringing up her harassment not being so bad and not being a factor in her graduation. Yeah, both of these can take a hike as far as I'm concerned. She now associates with one of the people that essentially perpetuated harassment for playing the game. I regret defending her. I can't be happy for her when she joins the same company as Fruit. Let's hope she stays as far away from her as possible. She joins the community that took her away. She did the cash grab shit that seems everyone on VT hates. I don't care if she's back. I mourned her death and she profited from it. As far as I'm concerned, she died twice. It's very melodramatic. Transphobes can fuck off now. It's confirmed that Pick-a-me didn't get bullied into quitting. She just changed companies. She still got bullied. Never subscribed to the idea it was the cause of the graduation, but it doesn't take away from the fact that she got a ton of shit expressing wanting to stream a video game. You'll keep bringing this up, but I never seen any proof. Just like some people never saw any proof of people being actively transphobic about it. You only see what they want to see. Crazy how you're not posting proof. It's just like harassment toward Silvervate that seems to be mysteriously missing. Oh, it's like there aren't hundreds of threads and posts about it. Again, Azahara there is right. People only see what they want to see. And here's part of the proof. Or maybe you're just not looking hard enough. More like willingly ignoring it. Right, she just got Just got regular bullied. Much better for sure. Crazy how the people bullying her are people who don't like her because she's an interracial child. Huh? Got back. Oh shit. God get back on Earth. We're losing you. She lives in Japan, jackass. I'm so confused. Yeah, you would be. Pikami would be cooler if she wasn't brazenly used as an excuse by the transphobes in the VTuber community to be completely pieces of garbage to everyone. Glad she still has a job, but what's the point of all Twitter lynching transphobes launched in response to her graduation? LMAO, LMAO, LMAO. Pikami retiring just to work under a new model at VShojo is the only possible outcome for all the fucking losers who wanted to wage war, a transphobic war over a wizard game. Not directed at Kyo. There's no fucking way a VShojo fuck hired a lolicon. My bad night got worse. Plus, the avatar looks like a mishmash of ripoff of Miku plus Yukara plus V4 Stardust plus Mayu plus V-Flower. Sorry for bringing in comparisons, but I have zero respect for an artist who wasted an excellent design on a fucking lolicon. I would rather have anyone else except Sayu and the other pedo bigot shits over Pikami. Also, to disrespect Henya more, we need a petition to bring Yukari to V6 and Yukari to a different company than HAS. That code should have added Unity-chan to the ripoff list. Pikami joined VShojo. Transphobes take the L that Pikami wasn't that martyr you wanted her to be. Literally, who is saying this, LMAO? People replying to the same original tweet said that they declared jihad in her name. You cope huffing troglodyte. LMAO, what are you even talking about? N-words got so fucking furious at trans people for Pikami graduating when she was literally just chasing the bag. The game had nothing to do with it. They still harassed her, and this isn't me being transphobic, I'm just stating that she was 100% harassed. Y'all keep saying this as if some mass hysterical level harassment when single-digit follower accounts would drown the people who actually matter who spammed her with love all over almost immediately as shit popped up. Still doesn't excuse how crappy people were to her over it. The hate was dwarfed by the positive wave people threw at her. A few single-digit Twitter accounts posting stupid shit drowned by everyone. Hate transphobic as fuck Pikami fans owe me a good damn pizza, LMAO. If the new VTuber tease does wind up being the person behind Pikami, then I cannot wait to allow those bad faith transphobes to go eat a rock. Nope, they still harassed her, fucking failed at it in the long run. L. She joined the trans-friendly corp group LMAO Meld. Or would I meld the failed harassment campaign, LMAO? Thoughts on Pikami? Who? The lolly VTuber Kettle that was bullied for thinking about playing Hogwarts Legacy? Fuck Pikami, I don't give a fuck about the Hogwarts part. The lolly part is part you should focus on being bad. All the bigoted pieces of shit that were saying get the rope and never forget what they took from you when Pikami decided to leave VOMS. Please form an orderly single file line to come and eat my entire ass. Nah, you garbage still deserve the rope for how you act. Crying, well, the person we bullied didn't disappear forever doesn't make the hate campaign y'all did any less terrible. Get a job. Everyone should get a job here. Should get a job. I have several, and this one isn't one of them. If you find yourself running with falsifiable narratives, maybe it's a problem, buddy. It's even better. Twitter freaks failed. Praise Jesus. The evidence that Pikami was harassed out of her career was sparse to begin with. At the point anyone running with it is just trying to justify malicious attitudes on social media. And now we watch as everyone who proposed a crusade against trans people as revenge for Pikami twiddles their thumbs and looks at other way rather than growing a pair and apologizing for being scummy over assumptions. Saying transphobic shit in defense of Pikami was already vile, but now we literally know that her graduation had nothing to do with that game. Congrats, you went full mask off for nothing, pieces of shit, grow and change as people. So Pikami literally just dropped her old persona for a new one, and all after her fanbase used her graduating as an excuse to be shit towards trans people. I wonder how many of them realize how stupid they look now. Oh, they won't be able to tell you if you quote your tweets because you limited replies. Very brave, though. And the entire situation was nasty. Whether it played a role or not, regardless of the full truth, which we will probably never know, the fact people both sides weaponized and in light of her re-debut continued to weaponize her is frankly disgusting. She got harassed by a few concerned trolls, but there were so many outright lies about people doing targeted shit towards her. As you can see, she was simply furthering her career and time being was just awful. Lots of people took advantage of that to say horrible shit. Yet trolls, LMAO, men just accept both sides were really shit at that time. Dude, if you believe a bunch of alt-right dudes, alt accounts posing as trans people telling Pikami to kill herself, that's on you for being gullible. It's okay, everyone, we didn't bully Pikami into quitting, it was just a regular, somehow acceptable amount of bullying. It's true that she didn't graduate because of it, but it definitely had a negative impact on her last month as Pikami. Yep, don't let them make transphobic strawmen. Pikami and her fans aren't transphobic, only a few trolls using her as an excuse are. Just want to play games. Remember what they couldn't take from you. You mean I was right all along? Anyone who naively bought into or pushed into bullying narrative? Hope you learned from this. Good to see her back and thriving. Yeah, I'm quite sure you're happy about that. Considering you didn't focus on anything else other than yourself when all of that happened. I'm quite sure. I've already seen the brain dead take that. So her coming back makes all the people bullying Pikami okay. I didn't see anything toward Pikami outside of mild disappointment. And we didn't claim those idiots who might have sent her hateful messages or threats. Guys, we know transphobes were transphobes and it was never about Pikami. They just wanted an excuse to be transphobic. Because we're always less than. They always find a reason to demonize us, lol. So Henya has just debuted for VShojo and it's literally just Pikami, which means the entire Hogwarts fiasco had literally no effect on Pikami graduating at all, like sane people assumed. Great. All this to say trans rights are human rights, and no matter what kind of bullshit internet drama this happened does give you an excuse to threaten people on the internet. Making justifications for other types of harassment isn't good either, buddy. But for now, that is everything. But before I go, I'll still have one more bit of information left for you, which is gonna be in the description to this video, as well as linking my previous video where it shows the level of harassment that the Kettle faced after graduating, because they weren't done after Pikami graduated. They continued on with that shit. Other than that, I will also link you to a whole thread linking to other threads showing specifically how Pikami was bullied, how it affected her, how she even acknowledged it herself. Not via circumstantial evidence, via something quite more deliberate than that. As well as Kayson talking about Pikami's graduation. Well, again, once all of that is in the description. And one last thing, let me cite you here a little prayer called the Narcissist Prayer. It's very apt in this situation. That didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserved it. But once again, for right now, that's everything. I hope to see you on the next one. Support the kid.